sir. Good day.
Yes, good day, everyone. Welcome to today's lesson. So it's 1 p.m. It's time for quiz 7, English home language. So without a waste of time, let us get on with it. So in today's lesson, all right, let us see who is with us today. If you are here, please text hi in the chat. If you are here with us today, please say hi in the chat. Okay, all right, okay. I see many highs in the chat. I see many highs in the chat. I see many highs in the chat. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us. So in today's lesson, we will be learning about nouns. I know it sounds basic, but I promise you, you are going to learn something. There is something new for you to learn. Okay, so today's lesson will be all about nouns. So without a waste of time, let us get on with it. So yes, we'll be dealing with common nouns and collective nouns specifically. So this is what today's lesson will be all about. The overview of nouns, the type of nouns that are there. Yes. So that will be what today's lesson will be all about. So before we start, can anyone tell us what a noun is? Can anyone tell us what is a noun? Anyone telling us what is a noun? Okay, I see there's no one who's telling us what is a noun. Let us get on with it. So introduction to the lesson. Everything that we can see, hear, smell, touch, and taste is a noun. Okay, so let me just slow down a bit. Let me slow down a bit. I said everything that we can see, hear, smell, touch, and taste is a noun. So what can you see? Right now my eyes are open and I can see my laptop. So the laptop is a noun. What can I hear? I can hear my own voice. So my own voice is a noun. I can also hear the sounds of other people who are talking outside. So those people then are a noun. What can I smell? I can smell the perfume. Yes, lavender perfume. So lavender is a noun. What can I touch? I can touch my phone here on the table. So the table is a noun. And I can still taste what I had for breakfast, the food I had for breakfast. So the food I had for breakfast is a noun. Okay. So that is what it means. That everything that we can see, hear, smell, touch, and taste is a noun. Okay, let us see what you say in the chat. Okay, in the chat we have someone saying a noun is a place. Okay, Hwapele and Lihumo, they say a noun is a place. More or less something like that. Remember, a noun is a name of a place. Okay, so but a place is also a noun. So a place is an example of a place is not a noun. A place is an example of a noun. Okay, so a place is an example of a noun. Thank you, Khwapele. And Sfiso Gumbi says a noun is a name of a place. Yes, so a name of a place can be a noun. Then we have Mulehi say a word used to identify any class of people. Okay, to that extent, that is a noun. Okay, yeah. So I'm so glad that you all have a clue of what a noun is. And in the lesson of today, we are going to build on what you already know so that we can understand more and better what the noun is, what are nouns. Okay, a quote for today's lesson: knowledge is power by unknown. So knowledge is power, knowledge is power, knowledge is power. You realize that if you know things, you really are empowered. Okay, there are some things that if you do not know them, then to some extent you really are not empowered. It is okay. Here's a good example. You know your phone. Okay, you know how to use your phone, you know how to download games, you know how to download apps, you know how to stream music, you know how to watch videos on your phone. So being able to do that, knowing how to do that is power, because since now you know how to download apps and games, then if you are into car racing games, you can go to the app store and search for car games and download a car game that which you think you would enjoy. If you know how to watch videos on your phone, you will go to YouTube, and maybe if you want to watch a video of people on a catwalk showing the latest fashion, then you can search for that and you can watch. So yes, knowledge is power. So being able to know things, it does empower us. So we are empowered when we know things. Then nouns are words that refer to people, places, and things. Okay, yes. Nouns are words that refer to people, places, and things. I will repeat that again. Nouns are words that refer to people, places, and things. For the last time, nouns are words that refer to people, places, and things. So we can simply say that a noun is a naming word. So what does this mean? This means that everything that which has a name is a noun. Okay, what is your name? Your name is Mulehi. Mulehi is a noun. Your name is Khwapeli. Khwapeli is a noun. Your name is Luhumo. Luhumo is a noun. Your name is Min. Min is a noun. Your name is Fiso Gumbi. Fiso Gumbi is a noun. My name is Jackie. Jackie is a noun. You see, the name of my phone is a Nokia. Nokia is a noun. The name of my laptop is a Lenovo. Lenovo is a noun. The name of yes, etc., etc., etc. You all understand. Okay, so that is what it is all about. A noun is a naming word. A noun is a naming word. So everything that we know it by its name, and its name is a noun. Your name is a noun. Your parents' name are nouns. Your siblings' names are also nouns. Your friend's name is a noun. Your favorite celebrity's name is a noun. Yes, so all those things are nouns. So a noun is simply a naming word. So that is how you can really get to understand, and that is how you can get to know what nouns are. Okay, so please always remember that the name of a thing, the name of something is a noun, because a noun is a naming word. Okay, let's continue. Remember, if there is something that which you do not understand, do not hesitate to raise your hand and I will give you a chance to speak, or you can simply type your question in the chat. All right, so we have said that a noun is a naming word, okay? Therefore, a noun is a naming word that names the following, okay? Number one, a noun names people. Two, a noun names places. Three, a noun names animals. And four, a noun names things. 5, a noun names qualities. Okay, so those are the things that which a noun names. Okay, yes, and let us go through them one by one. We said that a noun is a naming word which names people. Here are some examples: John, Larato, Rajesh, Chu. So you realize that all these are the names of people, and chances are you know someone with one of these names here. All right. Number two, a noun is a naming word that names places. So here are some examples: South Africa, Dubai, Miami. So all those are the names of places. Remember, South Africa is a country. Dubai is I think Dubai is a city, isn't it? Yes. And then Miami is a city in a state in the United States of America. Number three, a noun is a naming word that names animals. For example, we have cow, chicken, lion. So we have cow, chicken, lion, and eagle. So all these are animals. Okay, so a cow, chicken, lion, and eagle, those are animals, and those examples are nouns. Number four, a noun is a naming word that names things. For example, we have book, chair, table, and pen. So all these things are nouns. Okay, book, your chair, your table, your pen. All these are nouns and they are things. Number five, qualities. Qualities such as love, courage, selfishness. Okay, so all these are nouns. Okay, so now we are on to the different types of nouns. So number one is the common noun. So a common noun is a noun that refers to people or things in general. Okay, so a common noun it is a noun that refers to people or things in general. Okay, so here are some examples there. Boy, yes, a boy is a common noun. Country, bridge, city, birth, day, happiness, etc., etc. So you realize that common nouns, they are written with small letters. Okay, did you see that all my examples here, I wrote them with small letters? Okay, so that is how it is. That is how it works with common nouns. Okay, then we go. So those are common nouns. Anything that which you see in general is a common noun. Can you give us some more examples of common nouns? You can write in the chat some examples of common nouns, that which you know, that which you can think of. What common noun comes? Okay, there is Sfiso saying watch. Yes, a watch is a common noun. Thank you. What other common nouns can you think of at the moment? Just look around you where you are, in your room or wherever room in your house where you are. Okay, yes, Khwapele Nhumo, girl is a common noun, yes. What else? Any other example? Okay, Khwapele and Humo says town. Muliehi, okay, let's see. All right. Muliehi says baby, yes. Sfiso says spoon, correct. Muliehi again says writing book. Khwapele and Humo says town. Muliehi says cup. Khwapele and Humo says woman and man. Thank you, learners. Thank you. Those are very wonderful examples of common nouns. Okay, so those are common nouns and they are correct common nouns. Remember, we said that common nouns, a common noun is a noun that refers to people or things in general. Therefore, that is correct. And then we come to the next type of a noun, which is called a proper noun. So a proper noun is a name that identifies a particular person, place, or thing. Okay, so proper nouns begin with capital letters. So let me read that again. A proper noun is a name that identifies a particular person, place, or thing. Okay, remember that with common nouns, common nouns were referring to people, places, or things in general. Okay, but with a proper noun, all those persons, all those people, places, and things are identified particularly with a particular name. So that name is a common noun. Okay. So another thing about, okay, sorry, that name is a proper noun. And the thing about proper nouns is that we begin them with capital letters. Okay. It is, for example, your name. Your name is a proper noun. Okay. Muliehi is a proper noun. Khwapele is a proper noun. Lihumo is a proper noun. Min is a proper noun. Noloazi is a proper noun. Sfiso Gumbi is a proper noun. So all those names I've just mentioned are proper nouns. Why? Because those are the names that identify a particular person. Okay. So when I say boys, if I could say boys, raise your hands, each and every boy will raise their hands up because boys are general. Yes. Then when it comes to proper noun, I can identify specifically which boy I want to talk to. So I can say, Sfiso, stand up. Or I can even do the same with girls. Okay. I can say, all the girls raise your hands, then all the girls will raise their hands. But then if I want to address one girl specifically, then I will identify that girl by her name. I will identify that particular girl, that particular person by her name, and I will say, Noloazi, raise your hand, or Noloazi, stand up. Muliehi, stand up. You see, so those are proper nouns. So you realize that proper nouns, they identify a particular person, they identify a particular place, and they identify a particular thing. All right. So proper nouns, they begin with capital letters. Let's see for some examples. Examples, Jessica. You know Jessica is a name of a Jessica is a name of a person. It's a name of a girl. It's a name of a woman. Africa is the name of a place. So Africa is the name of a continent. London is a particular name of a city, of a place. Monday is a particular name of a day. So you realize that all these proper nouns, they begin with capital letters. All right. Okay. If you have a question, please do not hesitate to ask. Simply raise your hand and I'll give you a chance to ask a question, or you can simply text your question in the chat. Can I have a few other examples of proper nouns? Please write in the chat some examples of proper nouns. Some examples of proper nouns. Can we please see them in the chat? Can you write them in the chat? Remember that we said that a proper noun begins with a capital letter. So you should make sure that even the proper noun that which you write should begin with a capital letter to show that indeed it is a proper noun. Okay, let us see what we have in the chat. We have, let's see, we have Khwapele and Lihumo say TD. Yes. Mulyehi says Saturday. Yes, correct. Khwapele and Lihumo say Liema. Yes. Nolwazi says Cape Town. Correct. Khwapele and Lihumo say Brazil. Correct. Nolwazi says Zuliche. That's correct. Thank you so much for your examples. Those are correct examples, and I'm very proud of you that you have began to write your proper nouns with a capital letter. Yes, thank you so much that I can see the capital letter at the beginning of every proper noun that which you wrote in the chat. Okay, number 3, we have the abstract noun. This one is a bit challenging to explain. So please do bear with me. If you do not understand, please you can ask, or if there is anyone who can, if there's anyone who has a way of explaining the abstract noun, you can raise your hand and I'll give you a chance to try to explain to everyone in a way that which it could be easier for them to understand. So with an abstract noun, this is a noun which refers to ideas, qualities, and conditions. Okay, so an abstract noun refers to ideas, qualities, and conditions. An abstract noun also refers to things that cannot be seen. So an abstract noun also refers to things that cannot be seen or touched, and things which have no physical reality. Okay, so that is something we need to remember, that an abstract noun also refers to things that cannot be seen or touched, and things which have no physical reality. Here are some examples there. You can give me some more examples in the chat so I can include them along with mine. Can you have examples of abstract nouns? Please text them in the chat. Okay, so here are my examples. We have truth. Truth is something you cannot see. Truth is something you cannot touch. Okay, I can tell you the truth right now about something, but it doesn't mean that you see it or you touch it. Yes. Then danger. Danger is also an abstract noun. Why? For an example, there is a ditch or there is a pit right there. What you see is the pit. Okay, but what you see is the pit, and that pit is a sign of danger. What danger? The danger of falling in. Okay, so it is the danger of falling in. So falling into that pit is a danger, although you cannot see that danger, you cannot touch that danger. Then we have happiness. We know that when someone is happy, you can see it on their smile. You can see them smiling, you can see them being happy, you can see them laughing and whatever. But rest assured, and let me correct you, that doesn't mean that you can see happiness. No. Remember, here I'm talking about happiness, the state of being happy, not happiness as in the name of a person. Okay, so with this happiness, all you see are the signs of happiness. When a person is smiling, when a person is laughing, those are the signs of happiness. That is not happiness. Why? Because we cannot see happiness and we cannot touch happiness. Happiness does not have a physical reality, although we can see it, but it doesn't have a physical reality. You cannot hold something in your hand. You cannot hold happiness in your hand and say, my friend, I'm giving you happiness. Here's happiness. Here, I have happiness in my hand. So open your hand and I will give you the happiness I have in my hand. No, you can never say that. You can't say that because happiness doesn't have a physical reality. Then another example is time. Yes, time is the perfect example. Time is the most abstract thing. I look at the time right now is 1:25 p.m. Okay, and one thing is that doesn't mean that I see the time. No, the clock here is just showing me what time it is. Okay, I can't see time. I can only see what time it is, but I cannot see time itself. Time itself, it doesn't also have a physical reality. I cannot give you a page. I I cannot give you paper. I cannot give you paper, and I cannot also give you I cannot give you paper, and I cannot also give you a pen and say, okay, here's a pen and paper, draw time for me. No, chances are, if I do that, what you will draw will not be time. You will be drawing a clock for me, and then a clock is not time. A clock just shows time. So we can't see time. We cannot see time. Therefore, time is an abstract noun. You cannot see time. You cannot touch time. The only thing you can see is your clock or your watch. The only thing you can touch is your clock or your watch, but you can never see time. Time is no physical reality. You cannot take time and put it on the scale to see how much time weighs. Okay, we have a hand from Sfiso. Let us hear what Sfiso has to say. Yes, Sfiso, you can unmute yourself so that you can speak. Sfiso, please unmute yourself so that you can speak. Okay, so we are still waiting for Sfiso to unmute himself so that he can speak. So those are some examples of abstract nouns. So I think time is a very perfect example of that. Then we have friendship. Yes, you have friends. You have a good friendship with that friend of yours, with those friends of yours, but friendship is abstract. You can never touch your friendship. You cannot see your friendship. Your friendship doesn't have a physical reality. I know there are some game shows where your friendship is tested, but you realize that in those game shows, there's nothing physical about the test of your friendship. And then we have humor. Humor is also abstract because what we see is the result. Okay, but if I have a sense of humor, you will see that by me laughing. Okay, so yeah. Okay. And then okay, are we all together with abstract nouns? Do you all understand? Let me go to the chat and see what we have. Okay, we have Mulei says sadness. Is sadness an abstract noun? Okay, yes, Mulei, we can take it. Sadness is an abstract noun. You cannot touch sadness, so yes, it is a condition. Okay, sadness, it is a condition, so it is an abstract noun because I can never see you sad, Mulehi, and then I come with a cloth and I'm like, okay, let me wipe the sadness of your face. I take that cloth and I rub the cloth on your face, and then after I'm done rubbing the cloth on your face, then you are smiling, you are happy. No, you can never have that. Why? Because even if I do that, chances are there will not be any sadness on the cloth. There won't be anything, there won't be sadness anywhere on the cloth. So yeah. So thank you for that example. Hwapele and Lihumo, they say frankly. Frankly is not a noun. Frankly, it is an adjective. It describes how a person is. Okay, so Hwapele and Lihumo, frankly cannot fit here because it is not a noun. Okay, frankly is an adjective. So what can fit in this context would be frankliness, because friendliness is a noun, therefore it can fit as an abstract noun. Okay, so thank you about that. Okay, then we have Nolwazi saying that God is an abstract noun. So that one of God is very debatable, Nolwazi, because that one will have to do in what you believe in. Okay, for some people, the God that which they believe in, they cannot see or they cannot touch. Okay, but for some, it can be that their God is a statue. So then for those people whose God is a statue, therefore, we cannot say that God is an abstract noun because you can touch a statue. You can touch a statue. You can see a statue. A statue has a physical reality. You can carry a statue. And if the statue is small enough, you can put it on the scale. Yes, so a statue has a physical reality. So yes, Nolozi, that one of God, it depends on the person's religious beliefs. Okay, for some people, they cannot for some people, the God they believe in, they cannot see and they cannot touch. But for some people, their God is a statue. Their God, it could be a statue, and a statue is something you see, is something that which you can touch. So we can say that God is an abstract noun. Okay. Yes, I know that God is an idea. We can say God is an abstract noun. So yes, we can leave it at that. Okay, so it seems like you are all done with giving me examples of abstract nouns. Okay, what other abstract nouns? Okay, we can say the network connectivity is also an abstract noun. You never see the 4G, you never see the LTE, you never see the 5G waves, the 5G signals which connect your phone to the internet, but you can use the internet. Okay, I mean, even now, here we are, all of us, we are connected on this platform, but there is nothing. Okay, there is nothing which really, we cannot see all these connections. Okay, the only connection you see is the connection of your charger to your laptop, like I am right now. That is the only connection I can see. But then the connection of my router to my laptop, I cannot see. I can't take a scissor and say I'm cutting off this connection. I cannot do that because it is abstract. I cannot see it, I cannot touch it, and it does not have a physical reality. Yes. Then we have another example from Noloazi saying love. Yes, Noloazi, love is also a good example of an abstract noun. We all know love. You feel love. You cannot see love. You cannot see love. You cannot touch love. Love does not have any physical reality. I cannot say that. No one can say to you, Noloazi, that Noloazi, I love you. Here is my love for you, and then they open for their hands and you see their love. No, what they can only do, they can just show you with gestures that they love you, by giving you flowers, gifts, perfumes, and everything else. But love is something that we will never see. You can only see the actions of a person which are inspired by love, but you will never see love itself, because love is an abstract noun. Love is an abstract concept. Yes, love is an idea. Love is a quality. Love is a condition, and we can never see it. Okay. Yes, so that is how it is. Then another example, we have Huapele and Humo saying anger. Yes, anger is anger is also an abstract noun. So thank you so much. I'm really so happy to see that you understand what we are learning today. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for understand. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. It's going to be a very wonderful. It's going to be a very, very wonderful. It's going to be something very wonderful for us. Okay, then we have Nolwazi again saying air, says that air is abstract noun. Nolwazi, no, air is not abstract noun. Air is not abstract noun. Okay, you are in grade 7, so I understand why you think air to be an abstract noun. But air is not an abstract noun. You will see that as you continue with your school, when you do natural science, when you do matter and materials, they will teach you that there are 3 states that a thing exists in. That a thing can either be a solid. Okay, let me take water example. Yes, water can exist in three states. It can be a solid. A water is a solid when it is ice. A water can be a liquid when it's liquid water as you get it from the tap, and it can also be in gaseous. It can also be a gas when it is in the air or when it evaporates. So with air is not an abstract noun, Noloazi. You know why? Okay, here is an assignment for you, Noloazi. When you grow your hair and your hair starts to be long, go outside when it is windy. You realize that that wind will blow your hair away to a certain direction. And when that wind does that, you can touch it. You can touch the air. No, you can touch the air, and then the one thing that which we can do is this, Nolwazi, is that you see that with the what do they call it? You see the gas canister. Yes, the gas canister, inside there is gas. Inside there is gas. Gas is air. Okay, so inside that canister that which we use for our gas stoves, there is air in there. Okay, there is air in there, and then you realize that that canister also has a weight. They will tell you that this is a 9 kg canister. So that 9 kg is the amount of air that canister can hold. Okay, so since it can be measured, then it means that it has a physical reality. And since it has a physical reality, then that means that air is not an abstract noun. Okay, Nolwazi? Yes, Nolwazi. So air is not an abstract noun. I know you cannot see air, Nolwazi, but you can definitely touch air. And then another thing about air is that it has a physical reality. You know, air has a physical reality. And yes, yes, Nolwazi, air has a physical reality. So that is something that which you will come to see as you go to trips, as you grow up, especially if you're going to do maths and science. Even if you do not, I think by the time you are in grade 8 or grade 9, you can learn about solids, liquids, and gases, and you will see that air has a physical reality. Therefore, air is not abstract at all. Okay, so thank you so much for suggesting that, Nolozi. Now you have learned something. Air is not an abstract noun. Air is just a common noun. Okay, why? Because air is just a common noun. Why? Because there are proper nouns for air. There are particular names for air, you know. As you do natural science, I think by now you've heard of oxygen, you've heard of carbon dioxide. All those are air. Okay, yes. Then we have collective nouns. Collective nouns refer to groups of people or things. For example, audience, it is a group of people who watch something. Family, you know, your mother, your father, your siblings. Government, you know, is a group of people, politicians, MECs, ministers, yes. Team, you know, it could be a group of team players of a certain sport. Then we also have the jury. Then collective nouns are treated as singular with a singular verb. For example, the pride of lions was at the bush. This shows that if we talk about the collective noun, we take them as a single thing. You take them as singular, okay? So an audience is singular. It is only one group of people. So yes, unfortunately, this is the end of our lesson. And here is the summary. The summary is that nouns are words that refer to people, to places, and things. Okay, all right. So can you take a screenshot of this and we will do it as an activity on Monday, okay? So on Monday, we are going to continue with our revision and we will revise with it. But it's okay. We will continue with this on Monday. So remember, nouns are words that refer to people, places, and things, okay? This is the end of the lesson. Thank you so much for joining us. You've been good, you've been great, you've been wonderful. Have a lovely Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Remember, stay home, stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands. Remember social distancing. From all of us here at STEM Digital School, we love you. Goodbye. Take care. See you again. Same time, same place on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. See you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend.